Hi guys, Roxana from the blog acquaintlife.com, and today I have for you my elderberry syrup recipe. So it is the first day of fall today, and every fall for the last several years I have made us a batch of elderberry syrup. I've used the same recipe, and I use elderberry syrup to keep us healthy throughout the fall and winter months. It's a great way to naturally boost your immune system. Elderberries are packed with antioxidants, and there's no real, I get a lot of questions on what's the dosage, and in the blog post I go into more detail on that, so I will leave a link in the description below. And for all the recipe, the full recipe card is printable on the site, so I will also leave it there for that. So if you'd like to print the recipe card, you can. But as far as dosing goes, what I typically do is a tablespoon a day with our multivitamins or whatever vitamins that we take. And then if we do feel like we got maybe a bug of some sort, what I do is every 4 hours I take an additional tablespoon of elderberry syrup until the illness sort of goes away. So that's kind of what we do. I know there's a lot of tips and other people do it different ways, but that's just what has worked for us. So without getting too much into it, I want to just sort of simply make this video, show you how I do it. It's a very simple process. And what you're going to need, I will list it here in the video, but like I said, it's in the link below if you'd like a printable recipe card. You'll need, of course, elderberries, and I will also link sources on where to find great sources on where to find elderberries if you need a source for that, and as well as anything that you see here. So we have some raw honey. I have some cinnamon today. The recipe calls for a cinnamon stick, but when I was going to look and get everything for my recipe, I realized I don't have cinnamon sticks, so regular cinnamon's gonna have to do. I have ginger and I have cloves. You're also gonna need 3 cups of water to go with this as well, a stock pot, and I like to use just a little strainer like this. That way when we do separate the elderberries from the liquid, it's an easy way to do it, and so this works great for that. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna start by putting 3 to 3.5 cups of water into a stock pot. Then I'm gonna put a teaspoon of ginger, 3/4 cup of elderberries, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, or you can use a cinnamon stick, and 2 drops of clove essential oil. Place the lid on and allow it to simmer for 45 minutes. At the very end of boiling, I like to take a fork and just kind of mush down the berries to make sure I get all the goodness out of them. Now it's time to strain them using our mesh strainer, just pouring them through and having a bowl to collect the liquid underneath. And next I'm going to put 1 cup of raw honey. And I'm going to stir it in really well because the honey is pretty thick, but since the elderberry is warm, it actually mixes pretty easily, but you just got to make sure you give it a good stir. Now it's time to put it in our bottle. I am going to use a flip top bottle today, or sometimes I'll use a mason jar, but today I'm going to funnel it into this flip top jar that I have, and I will show you at the end here what it looks like in the mason jar. You should have 1 full pint, which is 2 cups of elderberry syrup with this recipe. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, if it helps you, please give it a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button, because every single week I bring new content to this channel with from scratch recipes, natural home remedies, and garden growing. Thanks again for watching.